Okay, a few quick things to do from water. I'll start by mollying triple box while crouched by aiming somewhere around here. Or I can stand and throw the nade just off the right side of that wood is best for best placement. Obviously you can throw the molly that same way, but I like to have a way to do it while crouched. For dark, I'm aiming above this part of the tree here with a mouse 1 and 2 throw. You can aim higher, that'd be fine too, but it's always going to spread back here to dark and up here to the pillar. Really great spread on that throw. And for the nade, I'm just aiming somewhere here about the top of the arch and just step back a little bit so it goes a little shorter and it looks about like that. I think that's good placement. And the nade for coffin, I'm aiming just about here, just off to where this, to the left of where this branch and this bigger limb come together, bigger branch come together. Run forward, bounce it off the wall. That does the trick. You can do the molly that same way, but I prefer to do it this way. Aiming about this height on the middle of the barrel. Just does the job a little quicker and easier. And the smoke for coffin is the same aim, but just a little bit to the right for a little better placement, I think. Still blocks this off nicely and also still blocks all this on the coffin and just makes it a little tougher to push through. And I can also Resmoke CT real quick by just aiming right about here. Not too challenging, but it's good to have a plan to do it. And that does the job real quick. So moving on to flashes, I'll start with underhanded flashes. Start by aiming right at that thing there. Just mouse 2. And I can peek that any which way I like. I can even jump up here on it. It's not going to flash me until I push up a little bit. Or I can do this Viewmodel throw where I'm aiming at this part of the tree here, this left corner of the tree. I'm aiming there with my desktop Viewmodel, the top of the ring on the flashbang there, on the top of the flashbang. So I aim up there, mouse 2. That works real good. Just don't aim any higher or lefter than that, or at least, well, if you got my same Viewmodel, that is. And just don't peek it too close to this wall. Yeah, so there's that one. And this one. Just to compare what they hit and what they don't hit. Basically the same. Hit the same spots, but neither of them are too good for this corner over here, but they ain't terrible. Now if that's too complicated for you, you can just turn around and look at that little dot on the back wall there, and if that's more your speed, you can do that. That works pretty good too. Hits most of the same spots. Nothing fancy there. Now this is a good one. I like this one. I'm trying to hit this pole about as high up as I can so it bounces off the pole and pops over top of my head nice and high. So it's going to flash pretty much everything, including this stuff over here. And even if it's as high as that, it's going to flash everything on this wall too. Give me a leg up on that guy. But anybody looking at me as I'm jumping up there is also looking in the direction of a flash here. So that's a good one. And the last flash, I'm just aiming above, somewhere above this part of the tree here, anywhere, no lower than that. Just mouse 2 jump throw and peek on it. At that height, it's not going to, it's going to flash everything in this corner. You know, everything looking this direction. Pretty much everything on sight, except for this spot here. But as he sees me jump up, he's probably going to follow me out to try to shoot me and get flashed. It is a really dangerous move, though, because I'm jumping up without my gun out. So anybody looking at me is going to just wipe the floor with me. I can do it from safety, or the same kind of throw, by aiming up at the sun and then up to up above that this first ring right here. So somewhere around that height. And just mouse 1 and 2 throw, but I don't know if there's any real advantage to that other than I don't have to jump up with my gun without my gun out immediately. And you know, that was making me think. I wonder how this thing works for that. If it comes around the coffin, oh, it does. Oh, it does. Oh my god. Oh wow, that's more perfect. Well, almost perfect. Even back, yeah. Okay, no, that'd be interesting for that too. Want to make a crazy YOLO play? That's one way to go about it. Oh, I like that. But this is the good flash to do. This makes sense. I get stuck here all the time with people looking at me, and that's a good answer for that problem.